Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Synthetic Dawn in our Cooperate or Die series. So the Vision Cooperative is expanding out this direction. That's us. The Malware Caretakers are over here. The Skildari Archivists are a fallen empire down to our galactic southwest. So we're keeping an eye on them. But we're also building up some new destroyers. We have some upgrading to do as well here. So specifically to our engineering facilities, because we have access to those now. So let's see if there's other planets where we have engineering research happening. Not really anywhere yet. Shukon Secundus. I do need to go ahead and build a mine for you, don't I? So we'll do that. That's our brand new colony. We've been doing lots of building and upgrading, so we're trying to kind of split our attention between growing our populations as rapidly as possible, but also... Actually, hang on. I need to upgrade this colony. We're growing our population as rapidly as possible, but also growing our fleet, because we need to start killing pirates this episode. That's going to happen. And upgrade. There we go. So we have room for additional core systems as well. We're probably going to incorporate these as core systems because they're, well, safe. We could also incorporate Zoblar. That's tempting. The Vision Cooperative, this no. We don't have a megastructure in this system. That's a lie. This is a ruined century. Oh, it's saying it belongs to us. Why is that? I guess just because it's in our territory, but it costs a lot. We need mega engineering and we need 30,000 minerals to begin repairing it. But we can at some point settle Zoblar, which would give us a lot of minerals if we did that. So that's something I need to not pass up. But for now, I am focused on... Let's go ahead and queue up this upgrade. Archaeologists on Kuhnbar 1, oh yeah, we finally started these research projects towards the end of the last episode, have learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent alien life, something the Ute had never once encountered. Really? After managing to partially restore power to a computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time of the Ute Empire. Interestingly enough, this is engineering research, and we really need engineering research right now because we're working on robomodding, and it's 35 months away, but now it's only 19 months away. Yes! Okay. Now I have access to the biolab as well. Very good. We could increase our border range. We already did by what we unlocked with our Ascension perk last episode, so we can do this again and get even more. Let's do that. Let's just start pushing outward into space. Good. All right, so this... Yeah, these guys are getting pretty strong at this point. All right, hang on. I can go ahead and build higher level biolabs at a couple of different spots. Wow. Hang on. Have I built a energy grid? No, I haven't. But I need to build one. There we go. I've built some energy grids, just not on all planets. Radioactive wastelands. Oh, wow. Costs a lot to clear those out. Caught me off guard. How much that costs. Yeah. I need to do a lot more building. See, I need to build destroyers, but I also need to build population. So it's like, which do I do first? It's going to make me more productive if I focus on population first. The Rakudon civilization has been encountered. We've detected the presence of a pre-space age civilization on Cranodeth in the Iriani system. There's evidence that they have harnessed the power of the atom, and nuclear weapons may be prolific among their many divided nation states. The possibility of a sudden self-inflicted extinction event is high. We should consider building an observation post above their world and study them more closely. Interesting. So where's this? Iriani? It's way out there. Speaking of that, we have an observation post here. We can go ahead and aggressively observe them, because we don't care. Now, one thing we can do is go ahead and assimilate these guys. We can land and assimilate this into our territory. And these could be new members of our collective, of our cooperative. And I feel like that's going to be the right thing to do. I want these to be my new core planets, but... Ooh. Yeah, see... Okay. Drone grid. Yeah, let's give this a second. I'll go ahead and queue one up so it can start building. So we're going to have 5 drone grids. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Quadratron XY has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Sosta 2 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Excellent. A cruiser of all things. What's it look like? Oh, it even looks like our ships. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and merge these. So that's a huge win that we get a cruiser this early on.
Technology conceived.
Very, very good. Wait, technology conceived? What do we have? Oh yeah, basic combat rolls. All right, so we'll mess with that in a second. Let's see. Physics Lab 1? Yep, we need that. We've already unlocked the other basic research buildings. Now, yep. Let's make sure the rest of this is good. Looks good to me. Hang on, can I put another shield there? Yes, I can. That's much better. So you're going to have more shields. That's right. Yeah, we unlocked new... Okay, I see what's happening here. Hang on. Excellent. Yeah, this is much better. All right, so all of our ships just got a little bit better. Also, we should probably take a look at our other ships as well. Let's go ahead and... I'm undoing all of these as automatically maintained. I'll leave the defense platform alone for now, but yeah, see, all of this needs to be upgraded. All of it. So we can have the transport have shields, which is tempting. So let's go ahead and do that. And the science ship could have shields as well. Just to make it a little bit more survivable, right? Yeah, these things, these ships definitely need some love. They need better engines, need better everything. All right, so this is the colony ship. Look at that thing. It's gorgeous. And then the construction ship definitely needs shields, a couple of fission reactors, better engines. Very good. Okay, so that deals with that problem. Let's go ahead and have these guys come in for upgrades really quickly. I'm just giving these orders, telling them to come in and putting those orders at the front of their queue. They'll go back and do exactly what they were doing when they're done. All right, that, seriously though, that could not have come at a better time. Nice, we got a little bit of an attack power upgrade from that as well. Infrastructure that survived the Great Nuclear War, which ruined Shukon Secundus, have proved a great boon to our colonists. The alien civilization that once lived here built highways connecting their major population centers, and some of them are still in good enough condition to be used today. We have also been able to recycle a large amount of building material from the many ruins that dot the landscape, further improving our colony's infrastructure. Excellent. That reminds me, we do need to clear out some of these tiles, but before I do that, let's do some more basic work in the area. We need an uplink node, and we do need to go ahead and build some population. There we go. All right, so with this cruiser in place, we might be able to start doing some damage to the pirates. The question is, I think I need to build one more destroyer before I do that, though. There. All right, there's that. Now we are getting our armies built. All right, let's... Oh, wait, what? Oh, drone grids are defensive. I'm an idiot. I mean, it's good that I have those, but they're all defensive. I wasn't looking at the icons. I was just building... All right, so we need to build hunter-killer armies. Tell you what, let's go ahead and disband all those. it doesn't let me do any kind of drag slope, so you have to do them one at a time. That's kind of obnoxious, but all right. So I need hunter-killer armies. Well, I'm an idiot. In case you're wondering, let's go ahead and fix that problem.
Construction is complete.
Still want to have 5 hunter-killer. Actually, well, no. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. All right. So it looks like these upgrades were completed. Oh yeah, this ship. This fleet is now a lot stronger. Several of our abduction teams stationed on the observation post above Cardilia have apparently been using the thrusters of their shuttles to burn large circles in this is not a machine empire activity, and complex patterns into crop fields belonging to the primitive Uldar that are indigenous to the planet. The shuttle crews have been severely reprimanded for this prank. I'm just imagining like little drone robots suddenly going haywire and like pranking people with crop circles. The shuttle crews have been severely reprimanded for this prank, but the crop circles appear to have been taken on some sort of religious significance for the natives, or appear to have taken on some sort of religious significance for the natives. A new religion has formed based on these patterns and is gaining popularity among the Undar at an alarming rate. That's funny. That's okay. We're going to assimilate them anyway. And they will be drones. It'll be amazing.
Construction is complete.
Actually, we might be able to do it this episode too. I'm kind of excited about that. Okay. Upgrade the biolab.
Our construction is complete. Technology conceived.
All right. Engineering facility. Oh, okay. Wait, what research did we just finish? Ah, robomodding. Okay, good. So we need to look at that in just a second before we go assimilate. So we have some fun machine-related stuff coming up right now. Spaceport level 4 is tempting. Afterburners also tempting. Nanocomposite armor also tempting. Let's go ahead and go for armor so we can have that done. But now we can do some robomodding. This is going to be real fun. So let's see. We have 1 trait point remaining. Let's go ahead and create a new template. So let's see. We can remove high maintenance. We can also remove uncanny, but I want to remove high maintenance so our consumer goods cost problem goes away. So let's see. Let's go ahead and create a template. And you can modify the name of it. Let's see, what would we call them? No, I think we'll just still call them the Vision. Apply template to all. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so awesome. It's going to finish in 52 months. And we will have much, much better income as a result of the consumer goods improvement. We can already mod. That's so amazing to me. All right, Physics Lab 1 is done. That's good as well. Research Alternatives +1. Let's go ahead and do that. We already have that benefit, but we can add onto it again. Again, we want to try and get some of the best research options as soon as possible. Now, the progenitor is building its armies. Hang on, let's go ahead and do our first physics upgrades here. All right, so we've built every population we possibly can on the progenitor. Shukon Prime has a few spots that need to be set up for clearing. Most of the remains of the derelict Ute colony ship that orbits Ektichi 1 are in poor condition, but our archaeologists, oh, this is perfect timing, check this out, managed to recover some of the vessel's sublight engines. The Ute never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryotechnology and thousand-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the stars. Hey, our borders are touching now. They built one of those there. Frontier outpost. An interesting find. Nice. Shaved a couple of years, almost a couple of years off of that research project. I love it. Instant happiness. Let's see. Okay, so we have... We do need to build a little bit more in the way of ships. We do. Alright, so that last mining station's being built there. We need to build those mining stations for energy and mineral purposes. Need to build that one.
special project is
The archaeological digs on Ektichi 3, oh wow, we have lots of these happening, have revealed that most of the graves were looted in the millions of years since they were first dug, likely as a result of the Ute custom of burying their dead with jewelry and other extravagant gifts. In a pile of things discarded by the looters, the archaeologists found a large doll resembling an adult Ute. They speculate that it may have served as a good luck charm or memento of some kind. An interesting find. Shaved a month off of our border range. And the Vision modification project is happening. That's going to be done in 78 months. So it's taking a while, but worthwhile to do. Absolutely. Meanwhile, looks like our armies are done on the progenitor, so let's go ahead and embark. And here's how this is going to happen. Oh, this is so cool. All right, so transport fleet 1. Let's go ahead and land our armies here. Yep, landing armies on a non-hostile planet, return them hostile against us. Should we proceed? Yes, we should, because we're about to assimilate them. Ha 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 ha. Society research. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this asteroid. Very good. We've been getting a lot of benefits from that. Let's go ahead and unlock this tile blocker tech, because that'll help us on some of our core planets. It's happening. We're going to do our first assimilation right now. Let's zoom in and take a look here. Here's our first transport fleets. One thing I haven't been doing a lot of in this campaign so far is just enjoying watching the ships fly around. I used to do that a lot in Sins of a Solar Empire, just like build up huge fleets and watch them jump around. Now, of course, the fleets are truly impressive, like the jump mechanics in Sins are amazing. What do we have here? Ute asteroid dwelling. This asteroid appears to have served as the home of a single Ute individual. Deep scans show a series of connected caves in the asteroid's interior that follow a pattern similar to the rooms seen in ancient Ute dwellings that have been discovered elsewhere. To learn more, we will have to dispatch an away team to investigate the cave system. Curious. So we've actually gotten a good amount so far. All right, we need a level 5 scientist. So you come here. He's going to have to fly in from way over there to investigate that, but it's going to be worth it. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Let's not get distracted. All right, speed 2. All right, we have landed. Oh, this is so satisfying. I'm just imagining all of the Vision drones landing and just slaughtering this industrial era army. Our armies have successfully invaded and subdued the primitive forces on Cardilia. The locals have given up all attempts at fighting back, and we have now subsumed the civilization into our empire. Although backwards as they are, it may take some time for the natives to become fully productive members of Vision society. Our empire grows. We have successfully invaded Cardilia. Okay, now let's stop for a second. They are being assimilated. Each year, 1 to 4 pops will be added to the collective. Oh, it's so cool. All right, so hang on. Let's see. Species-wise. Set rights. Citizenship, assimilation. Yep. We can set up as undesirables as well, but we're not going to. We're going to assimilate them because, I mean, look at them. They look cool. They're like the voices. No military service, colonization forbidden. Yeah. Okay, I don't have to use population controls on them. Interesting. I don't have to use migration controls either. So, wait a minute. Why... Okay, well, there's no... I can turn off migration controls. Why... Well, okay, so this must be a bit of a bug. If you remember in episode 1, I was a little bit thrown off by discovering that, I had tried for narrative reasons to give the seers slow learners and slow breeders. Now, slow learners is still effective, but slow breeders doesn't really do anything because they can't grow. But now I'm assimilating this new population, or this new species, and they can reproduce. And I want them to be able to reproduce, for sure. So let's go ahead and turn off population controls. Because we're assimilating them. They won't rebel. They're fine. They're members of the collective. But okay, so Dorelis has been added to our colony, or to our territory. This is amazing. Let's go ahead and build... We need to build a deployment post here. Let's go ahead and build a upgraded Vision population here. We need to build a couple, actually. Looking like. All right, and then... Okay, we need the administrative array first.
Construction is complete.
Interesting, there's all these industrial wastelands. But we're going to clear them all out. All right, our first assimilation has been pretty damn effective. Let's go ahead and queue up a few more destroyers as well. That was so satisfying, holy crap. And of course they're slowly assimilating too, so... I appreciate the commenter who reminded me of that possibility. It's something that probably would have dawned on me within another episode or two, but someone on episode 1 was like, hey, don't forget. So thank you for that. I appreciate it, dude. Let's see. Destroyer. And we need... Hang on. How many, I have 5 destroyers now. That's 6 and 7. Let's go ahead and go up to 10 destroyers. That's what I want to do. Speed 3. Okay, wait. Have we built that thing yet? Yes, we have. So now what that means is I can build? Yes, I can. Let's build some of these. Now we need to wait.
Survey the system.
Ah! These strange objects have been flagged as Teneka. I'm guessing this is an enclave. Judging by the way it just presented itself. Yep, it's an enclave. Whenever it says it's been flagged as Teneka rather than the Teneka aliens, that usually means it's an enclave. All right, 58 months until the species modification project is done. That's good.
Our construction is complete.
Okay, and there's the 8th destroyer. Still working on more. We're going to do 2 more. Curator Alpha Enclave. Good! Curators. Well met. Oh, they look cool, too. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Pause. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. That reminds me of the Babylon 5 Season 3 intro. We failed. Babylon 5 was our last best hope for peace. It failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price. Well met. Well, you got to keep the lights running somehow. Can you aid us in our research? We would like to purchase this service. Done. Could we recruit one of your scientists? Now we need more opinion from them. Okay, so we'll do that later. But for now, we are just building additional ships with 8 destroyers.
Our special project is complete.
After investigating the Ute dwelling on asteroid WX-12-9000, we have learned that it was the home of the famous philosopher hermit Yaklir. She was evidently a figure of some renown in their culture, and references to her have been found in several different Ute sources. Yaklir's remains were found by the dwelling's main airlock, where she perished waiting for a scheduled supply shuttle that never arrived. Oh. Okay, so that shaves some time off of that project. We're also 20 months away from having more research alternatives, which I'm looking forward to. 1 more destroyer, and that'll be our 10 destroyers. And then we could queue up some additional corvettes as well, because we're going to have 10 destroyers. I think I mentioned 10 and 20 would be a nice ideal number, and that would be well within our naval capacity. Our energy income is starting to dip a little bit, so I need to be careful with that. Let's build a spaceport here. Need to keep an eye on that, for sure.
Our construction is complete.
Yep, there's our 10 destroyers. As you can see, we're pretty strong now, so we can start dealing some damage to the pirates in the coming episodes.
Cleared a blocker. Our construction is complete.
Nice. Oh, that came along at a great time. Supremacy, traditions, what's available to me? We've got ship build speed increased by 15% and naval capacity increased by 10%. Seed planet war demand cost reduced by 25. Army damage increased by 25. Let's go ahead and go for this first. Ships will build faster now.
Technology conceived.
Go build mining stations and research stations, please. And we'll need to build another one here, another couple here actually. And go. Life signs have been detected coming from inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could it indicate the presence of some kind of biosphere? Research, please, and find out. All right, what did we just finish? Tile blocker. Clear, that's right. New Unity building. Animal evaluation laboratory. This is the Xeno Zoo. That produced more Unity as well. Or clear these. We do have a Xeno Zoo tile. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. And is there anything else? You know what? Before I end this episode, we're gonna see what our fleet can do here. We're gonna go out with a bang. And while this combat is happening, I will let... Oh, nice. While this combat is happening, I will let some time pass so minerals build up. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Sildaean Interplanetary Empire. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we're in contact with. Interesting. Oh, they're hegemonic imperialists, xenophobes, and fanatic militarists. Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of Emperor Elgulurd I, the undisputed ruler of the Sildaean Interplanetary Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of Sildaean affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your wretched worlds. Join us. Where are you? You're way over here. You are equivalent in every way. How are we doing against the Mawir? They're superior to us, but their fleet power is now equivalent to ours. So we're powering up compared to them, but their technology is still ahead of ours. We need to work on that before we assimilate them. Massive storms are visible in the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. Research, please. Orders closed. Okay, well, in that case, screw you too. Let's go ahead and close up orders to these guys as well. They've already closed their borders to us, I think. Yeah, they have. They have for a while, so that way they can't jump around in our territory like jerks. We've discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Yultup 1. Massive floating creatures, having evolved bodies filled with lighter-than-air gases, follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings, in turn, support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Fascinating. All right, ships are on the way. We're going to do this combat before we're finished here. We want to clear the Ambor system and see what we can discover there. Extreme storms. Volonus 2 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in its atmosphere. Okay, we've already read that. Interesting. That's for a different... Well, we read it for a different planet. But anyway, let's go down to normal speed. And we want to attack these guys first.
We have surveyed the system.
Let's see how this goes. We've got 1 cruiser. 10 destroyers.
Crushing a hostile hive.
10 corvettes. There's our cruiser up front. Be interesting to see how this goes. Now the missiles, I can't remember if, I can't remember if missiles are, yeah, we lost a corvette there. I can't remember what's going on with missiles. I really can't. All right, so this is actually looking a little rough. Our larger ships are surviving. Our corvettes are dropping like flies. Cruisers surviving, destroyers are going down. We might have to withdraw from this battle. This is not looking good. Mainly that station is proving more powerful than anticipated. And these ships are healing in mid-combat. Our cruiser is surviving. Not a good first showing for the Vision. Definitely not. Let's go ahead and retreat. Let's get out while we can. And on that note, kind of a disappointing note, but we'll just build our fleet up more in the coming episode. But, wow. We just needed to keep our cruiser there and be careful. But I did build up some resources, so let's go ahead and queue up a few upgrades while I can. While I'm thinking about it. Ah, that planet doesn't have a... There we go. Upgrade. Done. All right. That planet didn't have a starport. We'll deal with that in the next episode too. But we're going to need to build up our fleet more before we start going toe-to-toe with these pirates. Now, not all the pirates are going to be like that, because not all the pirates have a station backing them up. Some of the pirates are just fleets. So it'll be a little bit more spectacular, but at the same time, the fights, I think, will be a little bit more in our favor. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, look, there's another planet we can colonize up here. So it looks like we might have room for a fairly productive sector without alien interference in this area. Tropical world. How many tiles does this have? 12 and 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a new sector up here before long. And that'll really help us grow a lot faster as we continue to expand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.